Don't want, you don't, he refused. Keep complaining to my mom. All right. How many we have here? Let me see. Who do we have here? Hi, Alvin. Wong. Hi, Wong. I'm here. Anyway. All right. I recorded. Hopefully, this time's got the record. Last time I recorded, but at the end, the things went missing. The file went missing.
When I don't attend, record tak jadi.
What to do? Okay. Today a bit different. I'm going to show you this stocks selected by one Taiwanese. I think it's I don't know. I haven't gone through yet. Okay, so later on we come and visit. So let us go to the key monitor. Okay, key monitor. S&P. Okay, so this is weekly chart S&P, and S&P is has been retraced. It touched 2.6. I think it's this one already fully retraced. I believe it might try to go and break this previous top, and then might have what they call retracement a bit. Okay, if the retracement is able to rebound, then can go in. Okay, by this moment, I believe they will have a slight retracement if before any rally. Okay, I believe this will continue. The market will be continue. As I mentioned last month, the not Federal Reserve, the government, is it government? No, U.S. government is already agreed to lift up the debt ceiling to print, I think, total about 2 point something trillion for upcoming 2 years. I think 2 years or 3 years uh, budget. So I think that it will be one of the uh, confirmations that market is going to be rally, right? The market is going to be rally. So okay, so it might be retraced a bit, maybe back to this range, then continue to rally again. Okay, so hopefully you don't break below here lah. If break below here, then you need to observe the channel. Okay, but unlikely going to touch back here. Okay, so I think it will be similar trend on the Dow Jones. Okay, Dow Jones should be continue to rally. I believe Dow Jones might do more retracement because it's already broke 2 cm, but it did not touch 1.6. So definitely it will come back to touch 1.6 or even 2.6. So to short the market, I think there's still potential. Okay. One way to short the market is you buy VIX or VIX VXD. Okay, VXN is for Nasdaq. Okay, I think I mentioned before. Okay, so this is somewhere we can see the market. This temporary market rebound should be a weak one. Okay, even if that is a breakout, most likely either will be a field breakout or fake breakout. Need to be careful that. Then if you guys short the market, then you can short the index or you buy the VIX. Okay, so there's opportunity on the 1,000. Then we go to next step. Okay, next step. Okay, next step is the same. Okay, next is the same. Breakthrough to 2 cm and it did not touch 1.6, so likelihood you come back to 1.6. Okay, so another things what we can do the reference is we can use this one is the what I call it already resistance. So this one is PV side. So this is the range that they might looking at sideways. Okay. Oh, sorry. It should be this one. Okay. So this is the previous resistance. We come back here, then normally you will bounce up and down on 1.6 depot on this Jones magnitude. Okay. So I take above 1.6 and below 0.6. If we are extreme, then you touch 2.6 and negative 1.6. So so you see this price come up, it break through, but come to 1.6 and then come back again. But this one already break through 2 cm, so likelihood it might be uh have a chance to come and retry here or even touch 2.6 before coming back to these blocks. All right. So next stack, I think next stack there's a big chance that is doing collection soon because this is the golden cross on the stochastics. All right. So all this. Okay, so this next stack. So short term in the trim, all the trim market, short term seems like a technical rebound. Don't get caught. You'll be in a short term rally. Hopefully, it will last into October. Uh, then might be do a short retracement before you can go rally again. All right. Then the next thing, let's see, wicks. This wicks is S&P wicks. So wicks is continue to drop. All right. So with the rally, I think the wicks will continue move towards 7. Okay. 7 is very long time ago already. Okay. So now it's 13. So most likely, I think the previous low is about 9. Okay. So if you guys want to short the market, I wouldn't uh, recommend to put too high portions lah, of your fund, maybe 3 to 5% of your fund. You can buy the wicks. When the market drop, then wicks will spike. Okay. But I think with a short spike, then you need to let go already because uh, as just mentioned just now, the debt ceiling already raised up, so that's mean the US market have fund going in. All right. But the interest rate things is another things. The interest rate might be continue to maintain high because of the inflation. So far there's an indication showing that the inflation is picking up back. All right. Yeah, I think it's 2.3 or 2.2. I can't remember. Okay. So this is a thousand weeks. Okay. 1,000 weeks is difficult to trade because it's a lot quite volatile. This BSN is next step. Okay. So next step, I think you can, if you buy stocks or buy options, then you can hedge by doing weeks. Okay. Right. Then we have then let me look at Philadelphia. Okay. Philadelphia Semicon Index. So this is all invalid. Let me delete it out first. Okay, 2 cm, 1, 2. Okay, so good thing about here is the 2 cm has not been broken, so likelihood it might be continued. Okay, 2 cm. Okay, 2 cm has not been broken, so because it's quite far away. Okay,
So Jackson, semiconductor will go up.
seems like it. Seems like it. Based on these stochastics, is only wave one. This is wave two, so you should have another wave. Okay, you should have another wave. So most likely you might go to the 2.6. Okay, just now the I can't remember which index already. You might go to 2.6 before you heading back. Okay. Um, I would believe S&P and Dow Jones might be pick up more in coming months more than next step. Also need to consider some of the bad news from China. China's announced that I think it's they not really announcing lah. They able to generate 5G chip set at 7 nano uh, uh 7 nanometer technology. So that one they have not giving a very clear message what technology are using, but they are able to self-generated the chip in China. So that might be a bad news for NVIDIA, Qualcomm, Broadcom. All right. Mm, what else we have? QQQ is I think QQQ is the what you call dividend dividend is it dividend? I don't remember. ETF been mentioned here. So QQQ will continue to rally.
咁你仲有袋冇啊？
啊，
仲有袋冇？
唔使 thank you.
得啦，夠啦。
Okay, so QQQ I think it will be rally. So the what they call penny stocks are economic. This one is for penny stock. So those stocks should be continue to rally. All right, and look at Japan market. Okay, Japan market continue to rally. I think collection is upcoming. Okay, collection is upcoming. Then need to be careful on next Nikkei. Okay, so this one is dropped. That mean Japanese yen is going to be strengthened. Dollar is going to be weakened. All right. Let's see. This one is Shenzhen index. Okay, Shenzhen index is dropping. Shenzhen big drop since 2016. I think they are still suffering from 2016's financial crash. This was triggered by the politicians, politic groups against Xi Jinping. So I think they are still recovering that from that. I believe still the same. For this one is sorry, this is Shenzhen. I think just now is Shanghai. Sorry. So this one is beam breakthrough. It seems there's a support here. Let me see. One, two, So likelihood there will be another collections before it can rally. So there will be a risk that we're going to touch here before coming back up and then pull back again. So this is China market. Hang Seng wise, I think Hang Seng wise the same. Okay. Hang Seng wise is more or less the same. I think has been sideways since 2007. Okay. So this is the top, this is the bottom. So we look at the as a long-term sideways. No, I will look at it as a long-term sideways. Okay, here didn't touch. Okay, here didn't touch the bottom channel. So I think this should be slowly coming back to test this low or even lower. So Hong Kong stocks, it means that I was still looking at a downtrend. On overall, I'm still looking at the downtrend. US ringgit. Okay. Dollar is rising. One, two. I think dollars most likely might do a corrections. If we look at USD JPY, UJ pair. Okay, UJ pair seems like this one is. Sorry, yeah, give me a second. My laptop getting warmer. Turn on the fan. Hello, why so slow? Okay. This one UJ likelihood is quite poor. With one with two. Okay. If let's say it's going to break through, so this will be target almost here. So that's mean dollar upside is limited, and then likelihood is going to do a further collections before the what they call more conservative. Is it called conservative? I can't remember the term. One is dove, the other one I think is more called eager. Okay, more eager policies on the US market or US money policy. Then dollar will be continue to strengthen. Okay, so if you look at DSY, US dollars index, so dollar index, I think dollar should be break below. So this will be the sideway. The first sideway will be here. The first sideway will be here. This one was failed breakout. Okay, this one was failed breakout. I will still put it here. So this failed breakout, and then this 2 cm to be somewhere here. Okay, so you need to break through here before it can the downtrend can be stopped. But so far the downtrend has not been stopped yet. So likelihood might be a downtrend sideways. The box something it might do something like this. You go for one sideway to another sideway, but it's a lower sideway box. Okay, it might happen until they change the money policy. All right. So this DSY. Crude oil is coming back. Okay, I think I mentioned this before. It will be stopping here and then bounce back up. So where to? I think likelihood to be back to 104 again. Okay, about this range. All right, so there's still about upside of $20. Natural gas remain low. Okay, natural gas I think is remain low until winter. Okay, then it might pick up again. Okay, there's a sign it's picking up, but the momentum is weaker. Let's see one, two, three, here. Okay, 2 cm is here. So it's about $3. If break up $3, then likelihood you will come to about 4 to 5. Okay, this is the zone, but there's no what they call selling zone. So if selling zone most likely will come up all the way to here. But this selling zone is a bit weak. Okay, so it will definitely get rejected here before coming to test here. But this one have another resistance zone. Okay, go. All right, go are still playing at the resistance zone, the one the people zone. Okay, you still play around at the people zone. All right, but I think overall it's still on the uptrend because gold I will switch to monthly chart. Okay, I will switch to monthly chart. The monthly chart 2 cms. Normally I don't use 2 cm in monthly chart lah. If I want to use 2 cm, it's already breakthrough and it's almost touching the 1.6. Okay, and it's still the gold long-term trend is still intact. Okay, so likelihood it might break through continue with 1.7 billions. I think what they call money to be print, so dollar will be weakened, then most likely gold will be strengthened. Another key factor that gold might be rally is because of the BRICS. Okay, I think BRICS still yet to announce the new currency, international currency system. So once they announce, I believe gold will be continue to rally on the theme. All right. So talking about gold, I just noticed yesterday night while talking to my friend that I overlooked gold ETF, Malaysia gold ETF. It has been rally to 2.8. Okay, it has been ready to go to 2.8. So I remember I covered this topic was back in 190, 180. Okay, so from there I think it has been a significant rally for Malaysia gold ETF. This rally is in the two directions of the US dollars appreciations and also the gold price has been stabilized. Okay, so I believe with either gold is rally or the US dollar uh, uh, stabilize, I think this gold ETF will continue to rally. Huh? So then you guys can take the opportunity to grab more into the next dip. Okay. So far, let me see. So far, okay. So far has not been breakthrough yet. So I think the uptrend is still intact. Okay, it's still intact. Okay, Alvin was asking China unemployment is very high. Economy no good. In a way, yes. China's having trouble because of the export. I think they are finding way to improve the employment. I believe if they able to break through the chipset manufacturing for 7 nano or even lower, that will helping China's to start a new product for semicons OEMs manufacturing sector, then the employment will be coming back. Okay. But I think China also has a policy to migrate all those low ends and worker back to the agricultures uh, in the province area. Okay, so they are spending money into the northwest side for investment. In more either is more in agriculture or what they call manufacturing. Okay, and also linking to the what they call one belt one road railways system. Okay, but it will take a while to bring it back lah. It won't be so fast. I think the second worry is on the China's properties second property companies Globus. Okay. What I don't know what Guiyan, I can't remember the full name. P Guiyan, sorry, it's called P Guiyan. So that's why the China market trend is continue to go down just now as we went through. That's why then the message is aligned lah. Okay. Surprisingly, Bitcoin survived. I thought Bitcoin might not survive because of the QT, but it coming back. Okay, Bitcoin coming back. Good news is Bitcoin coming back with two good news. One good news is the government bring up the debt ceiling, so the continue the printing. So the chance of Bitcoins to bounce back is high because the hot money is there, unless the Federal Reserve continue the QT. So one way to look at whether want to invest the Bitcoin or not is on the what they call is on the monitor the QT. Okay, if the QT continue 90 billions per month, then I think very soon Bitcoin will correct itself again. But so far it did not successfully break through and sit above 2 cm. Okay, for if it fail to sit above 2 cm, then likelihood it will coming back and continue to go down. All right. Sorry, it did break through. So it break through. So this one will be 2 cm is breakthrough, but it failed to sit on top. That means it might be retraced and then might try to come back again. So that might have a chance to do a sideways. Okay. There's another good news. I think last week one of the ETF company win the court case against SEC. Now I think there's a big chance for the trust company to have a Bitcoin spot ETF. So that means they can buy the ETF they can buy the Bitcoin through ETF. Okay. On the spot market. So that means it's on the real market lah. So if that come through, then I think it will able to help Bitcoin to be continue to stabilize or even rally. Okay, this is something that need to pay attention. Ether. Okay, Ether wise, I think this is the 2 cm. Is it? Let me see here. 2 cm. Yes, this is the 2 cm. Yes, not been breakthrough. So the need to monitor whether it breakthrough or not. If there's no breakthrough and bounce back up, and then chances to be continue ready is high because it's already breakthrough twice the 2 cm. Okay, the downtrend 2 cm. If the bounce back up, then it will continue to go up. Okay, continue to go up, then I will use this F4. So likelihood you will come to 3,000. Okay, double up again. All right. So that is the ether. Then I touch a bit Apple. Long time didn't look at the Apple. Apple is rallying. I will, let me remove all this. How to remove a new object. So this is Apple. The 2CM has been breakthrough, but it also touched 1.6. So the chances that you will be stabilized and then continue to rally. Okay, if the market continues rally, I believe it will continue to rally. Okay, but it should be on the last wave. This is wave one, wave two, wave one, two, wave three, four, and wave five. So this one should be at the last wave. So need to be careful. All right. Tesla. Okay. Tesla is a technical rebound. It's weekly chart. That would be 2 cm. It breaks through 2 cm. It sits on the curve and then continue to rally. But this also break the uptrend 2 cm. So this one it might come back to test the 2 cms. Okay. The two people at the 2 cm. So it might be coming back 1.6 here. Okay. So the same can expect Tesla to make a U-turn. Okay. Also, you also approaching to the selling zone. Okay, that's where you get the rejections. Okay. Selling zone usually after. All right, so you might do a test again. If breakthrough and then come back again, then the chances to rebound up is much higher. Okay. So that is Tesla. So let me go to just now the Taiwanese stock. Okay. These are the stock he recommended to buy. Okay. Uh, when last 2 months or last 3 months. Okay, but I didn't follow up. Okay. So likelihood this is 2 cm is already broken. So it come back up and then go back up again. Okay. So come back to test the bottom and then go back up again. So likelihood this one will be able to continue once breakthrough here. So then you might come to test the next selling zone. Okay. So this is what they call digital centers ETF. This is 3M. He believed 3M should be able to pick up, but it 261, 106. Okay. So I believe it might continue to continue. Let me see first. Let me go first. So for those want to trade, I think this one can buy. Do a buy on 3M. Okay. So likelihood it might come and test. It might break through. Okay, already break through here. So this is the sideway. Once break through the sideway, or you come back to down here, either you can buy at the bottom or you buy at the breakout. Okay. So likelihood, worst case, I believe it will come to test about 154. Okay. So that would be about 50% gain. All right. Then with ADM, ADM, I can't remember what company is this already. Agriculture. Okay, it's agriculture. I think agricultures have a chance next year because the agriculture price will be increased due to the El Nino or La Nina. I remember. The next year expected the world temperature to be increased and rain will be reduced. So the commodity price definitely will hike, but company wise, I'm not very sure because if the the harvest volume getting lower, much lower, in percentage, let's say percentage is much lower than compared to the price increase percentage, then the revenue will drop a lot. Okay, then the share price will drop. But so far, I think it's pretty stable. Uh, this is because of I think it's because of the Ukraine war. So the price was doing a sideways. So this 1, 2, 3, okay. So if coming back, if fail to break below, then can consider to fail to break below and have a rebound. Okay, then can consider take the risk to do the sideways trade first. If we break above, then you can ride on it. So it's a ADM. You guys can write it down. MOS. Okay, I believe this one. This one should be slow down. The downtrend should be stopped already. At first, I'll look at the sideway. Okay, this will be the sideway. This one is 80. Okay, more set company was doing chemical agriculture. So chemical, I think if the Ukraine war stabilize, I think this one should be able to pick up back again. Okay. By this moment, I will still wait, either buy at the bottom or wait for break above. NPR Newton, I can't remember what team he was talking already, but the downtrend is already stopped. So likelihood is coming back to test the, okay, it's uh, trying to break through the trend line. Okay, so I believe we might able to successfully and come back to test somewhere 82 or even higher because I don't know what agriculture's product they are doing. UNG, I think is natural gas. I think natural gas might be coming back. The demand should be coming back soon due to the winter. So likelihood, natural gas will be continue to rise. So it was 34 to 5. So should be 34, 30, 15, 15, 20. Should become somewhere here about this area. Come back to this area. Okay, 15 to 22.
Why drop so much? It's even lower than the 2020.
Because of the US supply back to the Europe, the demand getting lower. IG, this one is a sea transport if I'm not mistaken. No, this one is drilling on the sea oil. Okay, the sea rig, sorry, not sea oil, sea rig, or sea rig. I think this one, the demand should be coming in with the price high demand to be uh, continue to rally. Okay, this is something that you guys also can look at. 3D, this one tidal water. This is marine shipping. Okay, this one in fact is already death penalty since what 13. So it come 10 years, 10 years after, then it start picking up that. Okay, so it's quite normal. So far, how it will rally? Of course, it won't rally back all the way up, lah. Okay, so we're using the method of the the selling zone or the resistance zone. Okay, at this moment, I will using for simple analysis. I will using the selling zone. We're using this selling zone. This one and this one. Okay. So this one is a bit too far. This one is a bit too far. So I'll be looking at this one. Okay. I'll be looking at this. So it's still about quite about almost like almost 100%. 80 to 90% of it. The X is index. Okay, he expecting dollar to be rally. I can't remember the topic already. So one thing is highly recommended to look at the Paramount. But even though Paramount is dropping, the only reasons is because Warren Buffett is keep buying it for the last 5 quarters. Okay, so I wouldn't buy now. I will let it settle down because it seems like the downtrend is still continue. All right. Because according to him, the rumors seems like there might be a M&A for Paramount. Okay, so that's why he recommend to buy some for long term, not for short term trade. This one is buy and keep for very long term. Okay, because he is expecting the M&A will have a long term effect to the company, then it should be able to benefit. But this one is to me is already almost like this one is like max is 100. If it touch 10 ringgit, then would be death penalty already. So in death penalty according to Fully Young's law, then this stock will die off for 10 years. So there is the risk, okay, it will stagnant there for 10 years before the price can be ready, unless they over what they call, they overhaul the whole company strategy and product and transform to another business model. Then there's only chance to make the company profitable. Then the stock price will start coming back. Okay, so that is the risk on this Paramount. Okay, then we go. Any stocks you guys want to know for US market before I move on to Malaysia market? No, right? No, and then I continue. LCI. Okay, LCI is still within the people of the people. No, it's still within the people 1.6 of the what do you call this support or resistance zone. Okay, so if we bounce back up within this range, I believe Malaysia will the market will continue in this range until past the trend line, the major trend line, then you will trigger the downtrend again. All right. So I believe it will come back down to, to touch the box here. This is the support zone. Okay, back into 2020. So I believe it will come in gradually coming back into this zone. So in long term wise, I think LCI is still in a downtrend perspective. unless it break the above trend line. Okay, this one already broken, the orange trend line. So I'll remove them. Okay. Dofu, okay, Dofu is still sideways. Okay, I believe it might continue. Let me see, 1, 2, 3. So hopefully you can pull back down here. You can rebound back up, then most likely you can go in. But be careful on the short term effect because the market, US market might take the lead of the reversals of all the Asian markets. Genting Malaysia, I think Genting Malaysia will be continue to move up and down on the sideways. Okay. So likelihood is going to be stay around here to test the next the previous what call resistance zone. Okay. So you have a chance to break through. Let's see. Gold ETF I mentioned already, so likelihood gold ETF might be continue to rally. Okay, Fata is doing collections. Okay, most likely might coming back to the previous low, and then expecting to doing sideways. Okay, because it's already breakthrough 1 cm, 2 cm. Okay, so likelihood hopefully it can stabilize at this zone. If not, then it might come back to test the below the previous low. If it's coming back up, then most likely you go back to 450 to 5. Okay. REITs, Pavilion REITs continue to go down. So we still don't. I will monitor next month if it's able to rebound back. If not, then I will still not going to the REITs. For Sun REIT, it's still the same downtrend. AS REIT, very stubbornly to slow down the downtrend. I believe the downtrend is still pretty persistent. Okay, so I will still stay aside first. Okay, I will still monitor. Again here, this one downtrend is still intact. Okay, downtrend is still intact. The sideway are not able to form up. Not able to form because the 2 cm was not able to break through. So need to be watch out on that. Okay, so it might continue to drop. Okay. I think short terms, all the technology stock have the chance. Do look at MPI. MPI have a short term rally. It might go back to somewhere about 36. All right. So you have to be short terms, guys. Make sure if you are trade short terms, you are exit about 35, 36. Okay. Because just it were influenced by the XOX index and the US market Nasdaq. Okay. So need to be careful. Pass in, pass out. I think Inali the same. Okay, Inali try to break through here, break through the previous what they call support. Resistance zone. Okay, so happen that is this is trying to break through the selling zone. One is up. I think after breakthrough, if the whole global market are not stable or down crash, or maybe if I will call it collection are not crash yet. So then we quickly to pull it back again. Okay. And then we'll try another round to go for rally. But in the view of US presidential election coming up in end of 2034, so I don't think the market will crash, but maybe do a short-term correction slightly more than a crash. Okay. So Unisem still have a chance. Okay. Unisem still have a chance. So can and take the opportunity to get in when the price go too low, but you need to go into the daily chart to go and spot it lah. Okay, need to spot in daily chart. VTROX, I wouldn't recommend at this moment because the stocks always move very slow. DNO, I would say stay out now. Downtrend is still continue. Franken, okay, Franken, I think likelihood will be continue. Okay, continue. It might be continue to go up. Okay, to test the previous high. Next thing, GrabTech. Okay, GrabTech, I think there is a short selling. Let me see what news. Okay, so we could be some short-term selling. There's if have a chance to buy in, I think still can buy because the 2CM has not been broken. Okay, Sam's, I think sorry, these collections. Okay, let the collection settle down first. Genitech, one, two, three. Okay, I think the downtrend is still intact. Need to better to stay out. Okay, Penta is still intact. I think will be rally back to 6. Okay, revenue continue to drop. Okay, I think they need to settle the legal case and the shareholder dispute. Okay, before we can revise. I think it's already death penalty. Death penalty, that means it will take 10 years to revive that. Okay, capital A, I think still in the sideway. All right, still in the sideway. I believe it will still go into the sideway. Buy with the chance for buy low and then sell high low. But one thing to be careful is it might need to wait until 2028. Okay, because it's already more than it went down. It went down. No. Okay, it didn't went down more 10%, but it's about 15%. So there's still a chance that it can recover, but it might be take a bit longer times to. So this one need to take need to buy very low, 53 cents. I think it's a bargain, but there's a bad news about the capital A last 2 or 3 weeks. Okay, so hopefully you will bring the price go back to 530, buy some and keep for long term. Okay. All right. If we go to construction is picking up. Okay, but I think need to be careful whether it can break through or not. It depends on the government's policy and budgets. Property wise, coming back very fast. Wow. Okay. Property wise coming back very fast. So
Any news of property like going up?
going what?
What is causing it to go up? Property seems to be not doing good.
Yeah, they're doing good. But watch out law is coming to test the trend line. Okay. So if you touch trend line and get rejected, then it's a very bad news. Then the next we will see more further down. Okay. Further down from here. But unlikely to go all the way down. Then need to see what is annual plan already. Okay. Technology wise it's still sideways overall. Technology wise still sideways. So I believe can wait to get it up at the bottom before collect it. Consumer, I think consumer already I believe it will rebound from here. Okay, if there's no major hiccup from the economy, I think the consumer product should be able to make a U-turn here. Plantation wise, I think plantations maybe have a chance to revise, move a bit higher because of the oil price. This one, the technical rebound, industrial product, technical rebound should be there, but it's still respecting the channel, need to be careful. Then finance, oh, okay, finance, do a bit. Let me draw the pivot first, touch 2.6, the retracement touch 2.6, then likelihood finance might be rally. Need to watch out that finance might be rally. So it might be rally all the way. Okay, might be ready all the way to the previous high back in 2018. Okay, so one of the areas you can look at is banks stocks. Okay, all right. So far, any questions? Anything? Any stocks you guys want to ask?
Sifu, public bank,
Public bank.
and Maybank.
Public bank is rallying up back like the finance sub index. Okay, I believe it will be continue to rally to test the previous high at 5. Okay, so there's a potential. Okay, but the risk side is there's a big player already exit the market. Okay, there's some big player already exit the market. So if you are going in now, need to be watch out. If you let it rally or you ride on the wave, if the 2 cm is broken, then you need to cut your positions to reduce the risk of reverse. Okay. Maybank.
Okay.
Maybank better. Maybank is rally already. Okay. Clear all this. Maybank. Maybank's Maybank range is at 10 or 11 ringgit. Okay, now it's about 9. Okay, so that's potential is about another 2 ringgit. So it's about another 20%, 20 to 25% in between.
Okay, thank you, Sifu.
All right. Any more questions? No questions. I see you guys next month. All right. Okay. I see you guys. Bye bye.
Okay, thank you. Bye. Good night.
Bye, thanks.